Hey guys, this is William with another video for Play-agricola.com's YouTube channel and twitch.tv/play_agricola. I'm playing an EGIK WM France deck G456 game with CS2376 Jr., maruskaK, and Scholar. So looking at this opening pile, I see Village Farmer and Field Barter, so I'm going to take Field Barter and hopefully use it to win the Village Farmer points. And I'm going to continue to look for more ways to get stuff, to get fields. So I've got Animal Breeder here. Of course, it's a good card. Lumen. Sunrise Admirer. Guess I'm taking Animal Breeder. Photographer is good as well. Yeah, I've got Photographer, Animal Breeder. I think one of those two. And I guess I'll take Animal Breeder. Animal Breeder is a very good card. I'm not sure it goes super well with Field Barter, but maybe Field Barter is just the 4 fields and no more. And I don't need to hope for more than that. Next up, this is Coal Investor, I think almost certainly. Yeah. 4 clay for the hearth, which Animal Breeder appreciates, and 4 wood for fences. Manufacturer is pretty good here. We've also got Organized Handyman. And even Storehouse Clerk might be better than normal with Coal Investor. But, I mean, I'm not taking it over Organized Handyman or Manufacturer. There's also Bard, and Dancer is in the draft. Dancer is in the draft. I think with Field Barter, Manufacturer is a little worse than normal for me. So I'm going to take Organized Handyman here. Yeah. Yeah, because Field Barter wants me to put my reed and stone towards it rather than towards the manufacturer. Might have been okay though. I could maybe have taken it. Time for some vitamin A for Agricola. Best hangover cure. I guess I did drink some wine last night. I don't think I was hungover, but maybe I was very dehydrated. I did drink some wine last night. That's funny. Don't really want any of these. Yeah, I don't really want any of these. I guess, did I pass? I'm getting my drafts mixed up maybe. Did I pass the, Domba's card where you get food and you have to take one animal? Maybe Boyer is better when someone's taking like one animal at a time. Gelder, yeah. Did I pass Gelder? I feel like I passed Gelder. I might have the draft mixed up with the earlier draft though. Yeah, I like Veggie Importer. I'm kind of surprised Sunrise Admirer is here since I passed Village Head. Apple Picker is okay. Good Friend is a thing. I mean, I have Organized Handyman, so yeah. I'll play Miners. I don't know if the others will. Veggie Importer is very solid. And I obviously want a Hearth with Animal Breeder, so this should just be like, maybe this is just like an extremely balanced game. Where I just do a little bit of everything, have a nice farm, have a lot of on the farm points. I definitely have the efficiency for it. Okay, Banana Tree's not bad. Coffee Break I like. I don't have a great way of getting the clay for Banana Tree, aside from just taking clay, but not sure how badly I want to just take... I don't really want to take 2 clay, but 3 clay would be fine. Banana Tree would be okay to play with Pioneer. Like if round 2 is Major Minor and I get 3 wood in round 1, I could play Pioneer and then Banana Tree on Major Minor. I think Banana Tree is a reasonable card. Great Elevator is good as well. And I like Coffee Break, but Coffee Break is awkward with this hand because I have lots of Ox with different timings. So I guess the other pick could maybe be Grain Elevator, but Banana Tree is interesting here. Imported Timber. I do like Imported Timber a lot. The problem is I have Animal Breeder, and I obviously would want to play Animal Breeder before doing any fencing. And I can't play Veggie Importer with Imported Timber, and I can't play Coal Investor with Imported Timber. So yeah, I think not Imported Timber. So then I'm looking at, Allegory, Clay Path. I think not Allegory because I already turned wood into animals with Animal Breeder. Probably not Brazier. Although Brazier makes Banana Tree like a bit like if I have to take 2 clay and 1 clay to Brazier, 1 clay to Banana Tree, that's not so bad. I mean, Clay Path is a very good card. And Clay Path as my last Organized Handyman miner for a bunch of points. I think that's the direction I'm going to go in. Brazier is okay with Pioneer because I can take 1 sheep and then eat it and like it triggers Pioneer, but I don't know that I want to take sheep early because I think I might actually play Boyer. I think this might actually be a Boyer hand. Like if I can play Coal Investor, Veggie Importer, Boyer in stage 1, maybe even Pioneer. If I could play all 4 in stage 1, that would be a pretty strong start. It would set me up to just have a very, very good game in the long term. As long as I got family growth actions relatively, not relatively easy, like not too late at least. Getting one of a random resource is pretty good with like that's one of the things Pioneer does well is get one of a random resource. Which I have Field Barterer, I have Banana Tree. Those are 2 cards that appreciate being able to get one of a random resource. I wonder if maruskaK second picked Village Head and got Sunrise Admirer with like his 6th pick or 7th pick. That could be pretty strong. This would have been a good friend game. Grain Shrine, Wine Closet, Paper Oven, Par Force Hunting, Banana Tree, Clay Path. Would have been a good friend game. Not Grain Shrine, not Chameleon, not Gypsy's Croc, not Wine Closet, not Paper Oven. I think this is Par Force Hunting almost by default. I don't necessarily need the cattle, but it'll mostly be his food. Yeah, it'll mostly just be food. Not great miners so far, no. I just need lots of building resources for this hand to be good. Ooh, flower pots. Also punter. I can't imagine punter would have gone around with village head from village head if there were other plows in the draft. So I think I'm not taking punter. Take flower pots here. Flower pots with banana tree makes a 2 clay grab one round 1 pretty good. Only downside is flower pots obviously can't be played with organized handymen, so a little awkward there. And it's worse with Veggie Importer. It's definitely worse with Veggie Importer. Maybe I don't play Veggie Importer. Sorry, Lumen. Maybe I don't play Lumen. Punter. Wow, Grain Elevator came back. That's pretty surprising. Also, I like Watering Can. And you know what? Hammer with Animal Breeder is pretty good. Like playing... so if I set up Organized Handyman, say, round 8. So say I've already played Organized Handyman, but like round 7. Then round 8, I can play Animal Breeder. And then I use Hammer at the start of round 9 to fence and immediately get animals. That could be pretty good. Especially if nobody else has gotten fences at that point. Even if they had, the ability to build fences with Organized Handyman looks really strong for me this game. Especially because like I can pick up the coal investor wood. Yeah, this seems pretty good. So having... No, I think I want to... Coal investor is worth not playing imported timber, I think. So I'll take Brazier here. My miners are fairly expensive. I need lots of wood and clay. But Coal Investor helps with that. Yeah, my goal should be not to take animals from animal accumulation spaces this game because I want other players to do so to continuously trigger my Boyer. Wide Closet is kind of funny because his hand has a lot of different ways of getting vegetables. A lot of different ways. The thing is, it's probably going to be better for me to eat the 3... So if I sow 3, it's probably going to be good for me to eat the flower pots vegetable. Then, sow these 3 and eat 2 of them or whatever. That's probably going to be better than playing Wine Closet. Wine Closet's not bad. I could definitely I could put away the vegetable, the 2 vegetables from flower pots and wine closets for a long time, but I would need a lot of food for that to be viable. A lot of food for that to be viable. And it's probably going to be better just to take it as food. Okay, I like round 1 3 wood here. I might second action get 2 clay, and if I don't get 2 clay, I can do just about anything else, and I'm fairly okay with it. Like day labor is fine. Plow 1 field is fine. Take 1 grain is fine. I'd be okay with any of it. maruskaK Field Watchman. That's where Village Head went, and also why Village Head did not take Sunrise Admirer. So I'd love if CS Junior took 2 food and a wood here instead of 2 clay. Because I would love to take 3 wood. I would love a 3 clay, 2 wood round 1. That would be great. Also means I'm unlikely to be in last because maruskaK will set up Field Watchman. Why didn't he take Grain Elevator? He might have taken it the second time around. He's also probably planning to take the grain space 3 times before he would play Grain Elevator, I'm guessing. So, we'll see. It is risky to pass it. Yeah. You're right about that. Major Minor. So I could Pioneer into Major Minor here. Build the 2 clay fireplace. I kind of like that. And then I play Coal Investor Veggie Importer in round 3, round 4. I should have enough food since I'm getting the first fireplace. Dancer does get played. Huh. I wasn't sure if Dancer was getting played or not. It does get played. Well, I'll deny the Bard. I will deny the Bard. The other thing is, if it's a choice between Veggie Importer in the first room, I'll build the first room because I can trigger Family Growth, use Family Growth to trigger Pioneer. And you know what, with Pioneer I don't mind take 1 vegetable so much when it flips. But yeah, who needs Boyer when I can have the first sheep grab? Like that's a lot better. Tom Petty is fun to dance to. Indeed. I'm getting an F clay here so that I can play Banana Tree or Flower Pots. Without having to go back to a grain action. Or back to a clay action, sorry. There's another line I could take. Instead of playing Coal Investor and Veggie Importer, I could play Fence. I could play Animal Breeder in defense, also triggering Pioneer. And then I'd set up a breeding pair of animals like this early in the game. Which would be kind of crazy. Yeah. There's Apple Picker. Apple Picker is nice, of course, for Field Watchman and does play Grain Elevator. Yeah. Maybe that's a line I should consider here. Instead of playing Coal Investor, Animal Breeder into Fence 4. Because I get my 4th wood. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Let's get a pair of breeding pair of cattle this early in the game. That should be pretty strong. So I get plus F wood. I'm gonna spend 4 food. Or sorry, 4 wood, defense 4. Buy a pair of cattle for 3 food, get an F from Pioneer. So my round 4 could be coal investor into the sheep, or it could be, if there's 2 reed, I should take the 2 reed, or if there's 4 wood, I should take the 4 wood. But if there's not 4 wood, if there's not 2 reed, coal investor into the sheep. This would be a lot better if Dancer wasn't in the game, so we didn't have someone with a 4 wood action. Miska says I had 4 food before fencing, 2 food before fencing. So 3 food, Pioneer down to 2, trigger Pioneer up to 3, play Animal Breeder down to 2. Yes, you're right. Pipe smoker for maruskaK, yeah. Yeah, this field watchman's gonna be hard to beat. I've shipped him a bunch of fantastic cards for field watchman. It's gonna be really tough to beat. CS Junior will probably take the reed, so the 4 wood is available. So 4 wood into the sheep is my line. Or the 2 reed, one of them's available. I can't play expensive Ock with my first action anyways. I would have to take reed first. Or take sheep first. Okay, 2 reeds available. 2 reed into the sheep, I guess. maruskaK will sow. Maybe I could have wheeled the reed. I think I wheel a good... Oh no. Well, you know what? I could eat the cattle here to start player into 6 wood. I could do that. I could do that. And then rely on the fact that I'll get second move 5 sheep in round 5. Because Scholar will build, maruskaK will sow, CS Junior will maybe start player. Maybe CS Junior takes the 4 wood, but then still I can start player into 6 wood. It'll be a good round to be start player because there's going to be 8 clay, 5 clay, 4 wood, 6 wood, 4 wood, 8 clay, 5 sheep. Basically guaranteed 2 great actions. I have flower pots available. Scholar start player X. Okay, yeah, that's really strong. It also means I'm much more likely to get a 6 wood, or at least a good wood action next round, which makes me feel better about taking the sheep here. I'm very likely to get 5 wood or 4 wood next round. Feed 4 and breed. Yeah, so if it's family growth round 5, Scholar doesn't even have to first move build. It's stone. I could also Reno. If family growth doesn't flip till round 7, I could take 8 clay and then Reno, and then build a clay room instead of a wood room. If CS Junior takes 5 wood here, I think that's what I do, is take the 8 clay and plan to build a clay room. No, there's 5 wood. Alright, I'll take 5 wood here. I might even wheel the 5 clay, because if maruskaK doesn't take it, then Scholar grabs build, probably, and then CS Junior maybe start players, and then I can take the 5 clay, and I still have that option of Reno round 6 into building a clay room. Because I can get a food. Well, actually, no, the 5 clay is not enough to Reno. It leaves me 1 resource short. I'm either short a clay or a reed if I Reno clay. I needed the 8 clay was enough because I could take a reed from Pioneer, but the 5 clay is not enough. Let's see what CS Junior does here. I'm interested to know that. Start player Winter Deadwood. Sure. Okay, so I'll take 4 wood here. And maybe I get the clay next round. maruskaK probably takes grain, I think. If I get 6 clay, that is enough to Reno and then... Oh no, 6 clay is not enough either. What am I saying? My math is off. It was 7. 7's the key number. But 6 clay is still an excellent action. It's Reno. That's good for me. That means I get to grow in 8. I can start player. So I should play it very safe, I think. And build with this move. Because if I build with this move, Scholar can't stable block me. I don't think Scholar's going to stable block me anyways, but getting the second growth with family growth flipping in 7 will be very good. This I'm sure I probably don't wheel the 6 clay, but this is a very safe play here. So I think I'm trying to set up hammer round 7. Start player hammer round 7. Fence 5, get a pair of boar. So how much food do I need for that? If I eat a cattle, that's 3 food. I'm at 7. Pair of boar costs 2. So that would be enough. I could, if I fence 4, I could buy the pair of boar and keep them. The flower pots looks like it's not coming out. Obviously, Veggie Importer, Coal Investor, I missed the chance there. But I have the second growth in a late family growth game with very nice feeding because of a breeding pair of cattle already. So there's some really good stuff going on here. So if I could get this 3 wood here, that would be great. If it's not 3 wood, 2 reed is okay. If nobody's looking likely to fence, probably banana tree first and then hammer on family growth. I'd play banana tree before par force hunting at this point. Although maybe brazier is even more correct because of the ability to eat my cattle better. Either way, I think hammer comes. Oh, you know what? If hammer comes in round 7, I breed the boar right away, and that's powerful. That's powerful. Yeah, okay. First action hammer next round. Hammer fence 5. Oh, you guys can't see brazier and Gypsy's croc. Sorry. Scholar playing goblet. Interesting. Interesting. Figures maruskaK needs to first action build next round? Maybe? I don't know if that's a good bet or not. I don't mind receiving Farmer's Market here. Organized Handyman is playable with cards like Flower Pot, Farmer's Market, so yeah, I don't mind receiving cards like that. Need to pass hammer, yeah. Yeah, maruskaK does first action build. So Scholar gets the 3 stone and does get to build Goblet into the well, which is good. Which is good. His axe is suffering from family growth coming so late. His axe is definitely suffering. Whoa, he takes Reedstone food. Alright, I guess now we can build a room next round instead of having to start player. But you don't mind start playing with the well available, I would think. But okay, 3 reeds available. There's 4 wood. There's 3 stone. I could play an occupation. Occupation's probably the worst option. 3 stone or 4 wood. Yeah, I think I do either over 3 reed. Am I going back to the build room space? I can ask that question. Do I go back to the build a room space? CS Junior probably will with Thatcher and Attic. I already have a bunch of fences done, so building another room is kind of nice. Plus, even if I don't build another room, this is 2 renos plus the reed for field barterer. I don't need the well is certainly going to Scholar, so the 3 stone is worse for me if the well's not available. I don't care quite so much about an oven or a pottery. FA feed 4. This has got a lot of grain. Fortunately, I didn't pass anything like Sunflower Farm. I didn't pass anything that turns grain into points, I don't believe. He would have had to take that very highly. Scholar's got Blacksmith. Okay. Yeah, the 3 stone would have been better with Blacksmith because I could have actually built 2 guilds. I forgot about Blacksmith. Or I could have built a guild. Yeah, 2 guilds and had a stone for barterer. Okay, what am I playing here? Not Parforce Hunting. Maybe not Clay Path. Do I want Brazier? I feel like upgrading to a cooking hearth is going to be very good. Banana Tree and Brazier are going to be similar amounts of food because, yeah, it's the same. Banana Tree and Brazier are basically the same amount of food at this point. 1 food in each of the harvest rounds, which is what Brazier gives me. Gypsy's Croc is actually better than Brazier here. Picking on my miner. Brazier's at least got a point on it. Maybe not good because it uses the clay that I want for Field Barterer. Because I do want to set up Field Barterer now. Yeah, maybe I should have just played Parforce Hunting there, or even Farmer's Market. But maybe I wheel this 6 clay action. Probably the 2 6 wood actions go. I'm going to get 6 clay or 4 stone. And yeah. And so then with 6 clay plus a Reedstone food action, then I can play Field Barterer in round 9. That would work out okay. I would like to. I really like Family Growth even without room. I definitely would be happy to start player in 11 and in 12. I would like both of those start player actions. Hey Joe, yeah, thank you very much. I am. Thank you. Gotta be the wood here for CS Junior, right? Unless he's got some important feeding action, but he's got Dancer, so. Oh, the stone over the wood. Interesting. Seems like maybe there's a lot of wood in the game. And I think knowing that I have Field Barter, this clay is pretty high priority for me. 6 clay over 6 wood here, which is crazy, but I think it's correct. I only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more wood for fencing. Yeah, I only need 6 more wood for fencing, so then I can just decide how much wood I want to spend for minor improvements. Probably 1 wood for a point with deadwood. Probably... And maybe not anything more beyond... And 1 wood for Field Barterer. Yeah, so I don't need too much more wood this game. If I need to pick up 1 stone, I can grab it by pioneering the 1 bore space. It's Probably an okay move for me. I mean, I'll take the 4 wood pretty highly if the 4 wood comes around again. Blacksmith is out there, so I mean, the pottery is an option. But I mean, I think CS Junior is probably looking at the pottery as well. No improvement on Reno. Interesting. Interesting. So CS Junior wants to build another room for sure. That seems obvious. So Scholar maybe doesn't have to build with his first action, but I think Scholar does build with his second action to protect start player in 10, or to protect family growth in 10. Unless CS Junior has something like Farm Steward, then it can kind of crash and burn. So I might get the 4 wood here. If I don't get the 4 wood, I think one move is Boar for sure. Boar, get a stone, play Field Barter. And what else? Scholar plays Master Huntsman. A little late on that one. So really hoping to second move, build a cooking hearth, I think. Build the 4 clay cooking hearth. Wow, the 4 wood got back to me. This is a funny game. I guess Joiner has injected a ton of wood. Axe obviously put some wood in. Then we've got Pipe Smoker, Apple Picker. I did take 1 wood from Pioneer. So everybody's putting a bunch of wood in the game, I guess. Bunch of stone with blacksmith. Yeah, you're right. There is a lot of resource inflation. Building resource inflation. So I have to appreciate that family growth came late because I probably use those building resources worse than everyone else in the game. Because I don't build major improvements all that well. So I'm hoping the expensive occupation spot does not get taken as well. I have to mention that. Hoping that that's still available. Scholar does start player. I wasn't sure if Scholar was going to start player. So CS Junior can build a room now, which forces Scholar to first move family growth, and also probably buys CS Junior another 6 wood action. So yeah, that's a thing. Unless CS Junior wants to first move start player, in which case I would get the 6 wood. I would not complain about that. I can build the joinery, I could build stables. I can put some wood to use. So we'll eat the boar and get FS. And then I'll play Field Barterer. What happened? Sorry, I was not feeling good. I had to run away to be sick quickly. And yeah, I will spare you the intimate details. So I can brazier a cattle, and that's enough here to feed and breed the boar. Brazier A and 2 food. Good luck, Montu. So Scholar's got a family growth. CS Junior might start player, might not. Oh, nice. Gets a boar here, of course, with Kindling. Kindling, Master Huntsman, nice combo. Nice combo. CS Junior start player Donkey, sure. So that means I get 6 wood here. Also, there's 6 clay available, or 6 sheep available. Do I take the wood over the sheep? Is that crazy? That seems kind of crazy to take the wood over the sheep. But you know what? Scholar's got so much food with Goblet and Master Huntsman and Blacksmith. I think the wood is more important than the sheep. Yeah, I think it is. Which is kind of funny. Take 6 wood over 6 sheep. I mean, when I can buy a pair of sheep for 1 food, they're not as valuable to me. I think probably I only do 1 more fence action. I don't have that many actions, so just 1 more fence action. Maybe as my 3rd move this round. Maybe I take 6 sheep and then fence as my last 2 moves. Taking the cattle would be okay because it gets me a stone. So the other line is take a cattle and then grab Reno. And I could Reno build the pottery with blacksmith because cattle can give me a stone. I do need major improvements. I do need major improvements. I need the point ceiling from them. I wonder if with Hammer, CS Junior was always going to start player. Knowing that maruskaK has Hammer, there's going to be 2 cattle, 2 boar available next round. I wonder if CS Junior had to start player there because of Hammer. Because if you don't, maruskaK might first move start player. But maruskaK takes vegetables, so I don't know. Also, with Pipe Smoker, maruskaK probably really wants to fence 15 if he can. But maybe he can fence 12. So much to do here. Yeah. Scholar takes the sheep. Yeah, 12 food seems like a decent action. I can fence next round. I think I'm going to eat a cattle here, get an FS. And then I can last move Reno Pottery. There will be 2 good clay actions available next round. So then I can take clay, start player, take clay, fence as my 3 moves. Start player, farmer's market. I like that. Pottery's a little worse, maybe, with clay path. So maybe I build the joinery instead of the pottery. Yeah, that's what I do. Yes, joinery instead of the pottery. Because I don't have to go on what the clay action next round, then I can take grain instead. Yeah, and then it leaves me, if I can get 1 clay from Pioneer, then I can play clay path without having to take clay again. Maruska fences. Yeah, I figured that was coming this round. Not with hammer, though. He probably would have fenced with hammer if it was available. CS Junior Children's Playground. Nice. Yeah, that plus donkey. The donkey hangs out with the children. It's basically a petting zoo. So Maruska will sow, right? To set up Pipe Smoker again. Scholar might fence, possibly. Not sure what Scholar will do. Scholar wouldn't mind taking more wood before fencing. Well, Maruska take grain again. Maruska's got so much grain. I think fence is more contested. Fence 6 by a pair of sheep. So nice. Got a very nice farm so far. Field barter gets me 4 fields. Very complete farm. Very complete. So now I just need point ceiling. So I'm really hoping that family growth flips in round 12. Really hoping for family growth around 12. If it's plow sow, I plow sow and hope to wheel start player and start player clay path it. And then third move, probably take another vegetable for 2 points. Depends on what else is available on the board. How much food does Gypsy's Croc give? It's only 1 additional food. It's pretty junk. And it doesn't count the brazier. It doesn't count the brazier, so I can't even brazier something. Grab a grain here. Brazier an A. Eat O, feed 6. So sheep breed, boar, and cattle breed after being eaten. And I'll keep my wood. Because wood can go to points in different ways. Compared to animals, at least. Yeah, going second in a late family growth game was just too perfect for me. This game has really been kind. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to be enough because Maruska's obviously got already maxed crop and field points. Looks like Village Head is ready to go for Maruska. Photographer. So Maruska's got really good points as well. What I have to hope is that Maruska doesn't get another family growth action, I think. That's what I think I have to hope for. Oh, too bad. It's plow. Maruska might start player here. Probably start. Might take the 2 cattle. The 2 cattle is very good. Scholar probably 6 wood. So then it's on CS Junior. CS Junior could start player into plow sow. Might just plow 2 fields here. Could also take 4 wood. CS Junior does need more wood. Gonna build a pottery on Reno. Okay. Gonna start player clay path. I have better improvement points than Maruska. I have better improvement points than he has village. Than he will get village head points. Like that, the difference is more substantial than that. But he's on maxed crop points, which I'm not guaranteed to get max crop points. And our animal score will be very similar since we both have 3 breeding pairs already. And he has photographer, of course. Although photographer might not trigger that many more times, maybe only once more. He might only get 1 more Reno. He doesn't. He's really lacking on actions. He needs kind of a bunch of actions. Scholar building 2 more rooms. Nice. So hopefully he's got some sort of room payoff. I didn't see Tavern Keeper, and I would have seen it. Could have been something like Wooded Strongbox, but again, I think I would have seen it. I think this is just him going for points, maybe even giving up on fields, because he could have 6 rooms and 0 fields. Ooh, CS Junior Mason, that's a good one. Okay, yeah, that helps CS Junior a lot. I'm still not sure if he has enough because he's going to be kind of lacking in on the board points, but a 5-room stone house goes a long way. Definitely cannot doubt the power of a 5-room stone house. What am I doing here? Taking 4 wood, maybe? 4 wood is a couple points. I'm also going to take wood when I go on Pioneer, or when I trigger Pioneer next round. Do I want to take a crop? That's kind of the question. Maybe I can get crops next round. I honestly would start player again. I would start player again to plow sow in 14, because that plow sow will be worth a lot, especially if I take another crop action. What did Maruska do? Took Reedstone food. Might be going for a stone oven. Might be trying to, yeah, take 4 clay and then with his first move and then Reno stone oven. Reno stone oven would be very good. A lot of points. Also offsets the point difference between us. Yeah, maybe. Could be Reno stone oven. F wood because then I can play Winter Deadwood and also eat a wood if I need to. So I'm going to eat a sheep and a boar. Brazier a boar, eat a sheep, let my cattle go to 4. Maruska takes the 4 clay. Yeah, makes sense. We saw that coming. So CS Junior will probably plow sow, which means I might get start player here. Scholar maybe family growth here. Scholar family growth, CS Junior plow sows. Scholar gets a cooking hearth with kindling and Master Huntsman. Yep. Hey, T-Pimbo. Oh, T-Pimbo, were you in my game earlier? Sorry about that I had to duck out. I don't remember who else was in my game. I know it was Lass and CS Junior, and I couldn't remember who the other player was. Good to see maruskaK playing again. I think he enjoys playing. He just maybe hasn't been streaming. Oh, Reno for Scholar. Interesting. Interesting. So CS Junior maybe family growth here. So I get Plauso back, but I don't care about Plauso here. I want Plauso next round. So I'm gonna start player again. Sorry guys. Sorry to the rest of the table, but I've got nothing else to do. Does maruskaK build the stone oven here? Or does maruskaK first move Reno major next round? maruskaK needs a 7th field to beat me on Village Head, which he gets here. Yeah, he gets that 7th field. Yep, to give himself the option of Village Head. Too bad. I think maruskaK's got me. I'm not sure how high Scholar's score ends up being. Scholar needs to take stone. So 6-room stone house, 5 family members, 27. Maybe 2 pastures, 29. 1 animal, 30. No fields, 29. Probably gets a couple 2-point actions, so around 31 after taking away the more negatives. So maybe 31 plus his improvement score. Yeah, he's going to be like low 40s at best, I think. This veg is only 1 point. Green would have been a 2-point action. So I could take a 1-point vegetable here. Or I could do a 1-point something else. Just take a veg, sure. Not too much for me to do here. I could take 2 stone, and then I'm threatening first move Reno. But then I don't get Plauso, obviously. So yeah. If I take 2 stone here. If I take 2 stone, it forces maruskaK to Reno, forces Scholar to Reno, which means I probably get major improvement back. And I could major improvement the Basket Maker's Workshop if I had more read. I'll just take a veg here, that's fine. Breed that, eat a sheep and a boar. And the boar is with brazier and 2 food. Field barter. Harvest. I guess it might be 2 points if the 2 food matters. I do get 2 food from the vegetable. Wait, I harvested too many times. Something's wrong here. I harvested too many times. There we go. I was like, I shouldn't be able to get to 6 vegetables. That's not right. I mean, I'm pretty happy with how I've played this game. Obviously, I had some things go my way, specifically the family growth queue. But yeah, I'm not too unhappy with how I've played this. I think I'm mostly losing to Field Watchman versus Field Barterer. First pick Field Watchman versus Field Barterer. It's not really close. And there was a lot of support for Field Watchman. Pipe smoker, apple picker, grain elevator, lots of support. The village head or village farmer, whatever one it was. Chief here for scholar. Okay, that's some good points, which he needed. He needed those points. Yeah, good 6-point action. I should eat a wood. I'm probably going to take wood next round and get at least 3 wood. I'm going to eat a wood as well. That way I can brazier a cattle and then eat another wood for 8 food. And then that plus the vegetable is enough even if I family growth. So it doesn't really matter actually. Doesn't matter. But if I don't eat a wood, I could play Parforce Hunting for 1 point, and I am going to run out of stuff to do, it looks like. Take a grain for 1 point. I'm going to have a couple 1-point actions. Cattle will probably not be a point, unless it's 2 cattle. 2 cattle would be a point, most likely. Yeah, so that chief pushes Scholar into like the mid to high 40s for sure. I'm pretty sure Maruska is going to be like 51, 52. Maybe even better. Maybe I'm... he only has 3 family members. There's no way Plauso wheels, right? There's no way. If there was a chance of it wheeling, I should take it. But there's no way Plauso wheels. Family growth might wheel. We might see Maruska Reno here to guarantee the stone oven. Although, Scholar's pretty clearly interested in fence. So probably Maruska family growth here. And then wheels Reno. Most likely. But if I could wheel family growth even without room, that would help a lot. I mean, that gives me a 6-point advantage in family members over Maruska. And he has to play village head, so he only has 3 moves here. Reno, family growth, village head. Yeah. Those are his 3 moves. He can't spend the wood that he's getting from Pipe Smoker. Doesn't look like. Yeah, so Pipe Smoker was something, but it's not like it was amazing. Yeah, Reno Fence for Scholar. So yeah, I think I'll take wood. Take 6 wood with my first move. Because it gives me the option of building stables for multiple points. These animal grabs are not worth very much because I can't hold all the animals until I've built stables as well. And 1 grain. Yeah, so 6 wood, 6 wood, 2 stables, 1 grain. Something like that. And then feed brazier a cattle, eat a vegetable, and then 2 food to feed 8. There's the village farmer. You never know. I might have this. Photographer is only 3 points, it looks like. Shake my fist at the 7th field. CS Junior might take a grain here. And if CS Junior takes a grain, no, it takes the boar, sure. So stables should be unblockable because Reno fence is coming here. Yep. So take a 1 point grain action. So after maruskaK Renos, that's another 6 points on the board. So 41 plus village farmer photographer. It's going to be 41 plus 7 plus breeding 3. So around 50. Yeah, I think maruska's going to be like right at 50. And then I'm at 42 plus 4 at the moment, because 3 for Claypath and 1 for Winter Deadwood. So and then I'm going to breed 3 to get to 49. I plow a field for 50, and I build 2 stables. I might have this. I might have this at 52. Which would be awesome to pull off the win here. Would be awesome. Scholar manufacturer, that's funny. Just to play the Basket Maker's Workshop? Or to block some other occupation from coming out? maruska's is 51. I must have counted something wrong. So last field from Barterer. So brazier a cattle, eat a vegetable, eat 2 food. Oh no, I only breed 2 points. I don't breed an extra cattle point. Oh, my math was wrong. Maybe I have 51. This might be a tie. So whatever I score plus 4. 51 here. Yeah, this looks like a tie. Yeah, maruska and I tie on this one. Unless CS Junior, no, CS Junior is not close, I don't think. 43 for Scholar. Yeah, Family Growth Q was too unkind to Scholar. Tie equals a win. Yeah, no, tie equals a win for sure. I opened Field Barter versus Field Watchman. I feel pretty good about pulling off the Pulling off the tie there. Even with some stuff going my way. All right, GG. All right, time to set up the next game. We got win number 1 on 2 Win Monday. Pulled off the win in the first game. That's nice. I don't always manage to do that. So now I just need one more. We'll see you in a bit. Oh, if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this little video. We'll see you shortly.